Hi guys, it's Sherry. I'm here. I'm just going to do a video about my stamps and organization and some Inkshare. But before, I wanted to tell you that this is my last day of my holiday. So I've settled down with my Tim Hortons cup of coffee. I'm going to watch The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, my favorite and Sherry's favorite. Ryan Reynolds, he's Canadian. And yes, I'm Canadian too, and I live in Japan. And, oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. I had a smoothie this morning for breakfast. It was so yummy. You guys have to try it out. It tasted like, kind of like a frozen lemonade smoothie. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I wrote the recipe down to tell you guys. You put in 1 frozen banana, and I like break mine up before I put them into the freezer, and then I put in some frozen pineapple, maybe, you know, like a couple rings, you know, not so much, like a half cup, and then kiwi peeled, you know, and sliced, and then a cup of yogurt. And I didn't have any juice, and I don't usually, like, I like to put apple juice in my smoothies, but I don't, I'll put like yogurt drink, or I can make them without, just with milk too, but I didn't have anything, so I decided I was going to put lemon, and I had some fresh lemons that we had left over from summer school, and so I cut them and I squeezed the juice out of both of them, and then I strained the seeds and I put that in, and then I put like a cup of ice in, and I blended it, and oh my gosh, it was the best thing. Oh, I forgot to tell you, don't forget your honey. Lots of honey, because it is lemon. If you don't like too lemony, you could put like a half a lemon in, but I don't like to make half of things because I'll tend to waste it, or I won't use it, I'm afraid. So I'll just try and use as much as I can. And oh my gosh, it was so good, guys. So try it out if you like smoothies. Anyway, so this is my stamp binder, and I said I was going to share with you my inks, and I've been wanting to share with you how I organize it for a while. So I have this binder. This is a, what is it? I don't know if this is a B5 organizer, or it's like not quite an A3. Oh, the sheets of paper are an A5. Or a B5, sorry guys, B5. And then, so you open it up, and here's the front page. It looks like this. I don't know if you're going to get it all in camera. I'm sorry I didn't put it on the tripod or on a bigger thing. But anyways, at the top is this background, and then I have borders, flourishes, shapes, and corners, frames, tags, and journal spots. This is alphas and words, nature, vintage, cute, which is girly, pets, and fun, just because I think that goes in its own category, and some things just don't go in other categories. And then home, travel, occasions, and then for occasions I put birthday, thank you, congrats. And then here I put calendar. Well, there's more than those, but those are just some ideas of what's in it. But for calendar, I put New Year's V-Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, summer, fall, Halloween, Xmas. Of course, those are things that are going to be like the same day every year. And I also put in my calendar stamps in that section, or things, you know, like on this day kind of stamps, you know, that would go there. And then occasions are like weddings, baby, sympathy, get well, like those kind of things that just happen. So I think it's important to separate those. And then I decided to have brand names. I had this before, like organized, and I actually, like a while ago, I had one of this size binders, which is kind of small, and that's why I decided to up it to the big B5. And I don't think I'm going to go any bigger than, like, A4 would be convenient for you guys, but I don't have a lot of space. I really like this size. It's easy to handle and move around. And then, anyways, sorry, the bottom says other. So I'm just going to go through. Before, there was a sheet and it just had the plain lines, and it was really hard for me to find the colors. Like, I couldn't match it up. It was seriously, because it goes like this sometimes, and like I couldn't match up the colors. So I decided I would put the same color paper that matches the tab here. And then that way, like, I know this is the blue that goes here, and this is the pink here, and this one goes here. And that's really easy to flip to. And by the way, this is the paper that BA Crafty Girl sent me, that chevron set from Recollections, I think. or I'm not sure. I think it's from Recollections or Michael's. And I super love it. So if you go to, for example, if you go to backgrounds or borers and flourishes, you just open it like this, and then there's all the backgrounds. And basically I put the stamp here, and then I write Hero Arts line dots, or Hero Arts Sweet Thread Spirals, like that. That's how I do it. And then of course if you flip on, you know, like this is, I actually haven't updated. This is from my older binder, and that's why this is kind of bulky, because I just transferred it for now instead of restamping everything. I'm just going to do it as I go. Like I'll pull a stamp out and check that it's not all over, that it's hasn't been put in the new book, and then I'll do it that way. All my new stamps are pretty much in here. But for example, if you go to occasions, which is this tab, you open it, and here, oh, that's travel, sorry. I totally grabbed the wrong one. Sorry, if you go to occasions, here is all occasions here. Like this has thank you, best wishes, congratulations, and those are just, that's an Inkadoo stamp set that I have. But if you go, and this one's same, like this one's an Amiar, not an Amiar, no, this is what are those? I didn't put the name on here. This stamp set right here. It's an Amy Butler by King Company. Yeah, and I'll write that down. But that's just an everything all-inclusive one, so I just put that at the front. And then at the side here, I sent these tabs to Candy and to Sherry, and these are the medium ones, and I just use these colorful ones to put the tabs for everything. So for example, here we have baby, or sorry, birthday, baby, thank you, wedding, sympathy, and then this is Nihon, or Nippon, which is Japan. So I'm gonna put like Japanese stamp stuff in here, just for like that kind of a things. And then if you go to the next one, which is gonna be the calendar, here's the calendar sets that I have, and like some of them like I haven't transferred on there, and some of them I probably haven't stamped in there. But then I have Valentine's Day, Easter, summer, Halloween, fall, Xmas. It goes on like that. And then at the back, if you go to brand names, I just put them by categories, because that way I can check. I know it's a PTI stamp, I can go to Papertree Ink, and then I can flip through there. If I know it's an MFT, I can go to MFT and check to see that's there. By the way, this is the stamp set that I use to stamp the headings right here. So I super love it because it has the big and the small ones, like so. It has the capital ones, and then they have lowercase, and then they have smaller font too. And it has the circles that you can do it in, so I super love it. And it totally matches my type stamp set as well. But one more thing I wanted to share is that one thing I needed to do is I needed to put my inks in order, because I didn't know which inks matched. And like one of my new stamp sets from PTI is the Sweet Life, and you have to do some color coordinating. And I was like, I don't know what inks go together at all, and I thought I didn't have anything. But look, I have a ton of inks. I seriously do. And then I used the same, Janet Nana JL54 sent me this wooden heart stamp, and I used this one, and it had really good use today, or yesterday when I was doing this, or the day before, I can't remember. And then like here, this is the Brilliance ink, and this is a chalk ink by Suji, and this is a gray stamp. But I love how you can see that. If you look real close, you can see like that Brilliance is kind of shimmery, and then the chalk is definitely a chalk. Like it's a completely different look. And then like, look at how many blacks I have. These are all blacks. This is an Oinks one, and these are black. And then these are all my browns, yellow and orange, reds, pinks. I have a ton of pinks. Purples, guys, purples go all the way here. And then I have my blue and turquoise, which go into the green. And then here's the greens. And then one thing that I hate to clean stays on ink. I really seriously do. So I drew a square around this. For example, stays on cherry red. It's a square because I know that even if I like that color, I will try and get a different color ink because I don't want to clean my stamp. And unless StazOn is good for different materials, but it is a pain to clean. especially, you know, if you have a clear stamp, it stains and whatever, but oh well. And then so I put squares around all of them. And then other ones like the Stampin' Up! Really Rust, that's a discontinued ink, so I put stars next to it. And then there's also like the Pixie Pink and then Purely Pomegranate. Those are discontinued ones too. So I had to put that on there. And I'm gonna be set now on, if I want to color code, I can go like this, or I can grab my paper, like this is Recollections paper and this one, and I can go like this. Ooh, my Studio G chalk ink matches nicely, or oh, maybe this one, or this one, like that, and then I'm all set. Yay! So it's nice to be organized, guys. So I want to show you real quick how I store my inks. These are my teardrop ink pads and the smaller ones. So I just put them in this case. I think it's like a CD case or something. I get this from the dollar store, or the 100 yen store. And then like here's all my Memento inks. There's my VersaFine, which I super love. These are Art Niks, which I can buy in Japan too, and they're kind of well, it's a pigment ink, definitely. So you have to let it dry, but I like it. And then the Versamagic's there too. And then so that is my teardrops, and that makes it really easy because I can pull that out when I want to do certain things, and then I can use it right away. And then I have 2 baskets like this. Yeah, and you can't really see anything at all, can you? So I'll just put it down, and I'm gonna lift it up. So basically, this is how I store it. It's not the best way to store it, but this is what works for me in a small space. I have all my StazOn here. I have my neon, and then my VersaFine, and then I have all my other Tsukineko stamps here, and then I have my Distress ink, which I don't recommend this way. I would like to get one of those wall things with all the pockets, but I can't buy it here in Japan, obviously. I've been looking for something, but I can't find that. And hopefully in the future I'll get one of those, and that would be the best. I think that's the best way to store your inks. If it was within reach, like you could just put it in the pockets on the wall or on the side of your cabinet and then just take it. But it works for me. Like if I know, like if I'm going to do distressing, I can pull out my distress inks like this, and I can take them out and pick my colors. But like if I want to just grab my Brilliance or just grab a color for like sayings or stamping, I can grab it easily from here, and that's what I use. And then this one keeps, this is all my Stampin' Up! And it works for me because I don't use those all the time. But I know where they are and they're in order. Here's my glue pad, and then which is open from the video. Oh my gosh. Whoa, good thing I noticed that, guys. Anyways, it doesn't matter because I got my refill right there. And then my Studio G chalk inks, and then these are my metallics, which I have not added to my book because you need to add the thing to it, and I don't want to waste it right now, so I'll do it next time I get my stamps out. So that is how, I'm just going to put them back out of the way. That's how I store my inks, and that works for me. I do recommend you get like one of these little carry-alls for your dewdrops so you can pull them out and use them really easily. And then like my Memento ink, which I was using to stamp, I just go like this. I go over to here and I just put it right in the front. And then this one goes right up there. Okay. And then this book also goes right here next to my stampings. And then one more thing I want to share with you real quickly. This is how I've been staring my wood stamps right now. I get these cases from the 100 yen store, and this was the best idea that I thought. They're a little bit thicker than the wood stamps, but it works great. Like I can put them all in here and I can file them away really easily. So these are like Stampin' Up! Ones, and then these are like my Canada stamps all in there together. I don't know why they're just put together. I don't have that many wood stamps. I don't prefer wood stamps, but I do like them. And this is how I store my Greeting Farm stamp. I had these really thin cases. I had those scrap-onizers, but I didn't like how you could smush them and bend them. really easily, so I switched all my cling stamps to this. So this one it was a set, so I kept that and I just taped it on with washi tape. And then if you open it up like this, it has all of my greeting farm stamps. That's one pack of my greeting farm stamp, like that. And I don't need to, because I don't have a lot, so I don't need to put it on the outside. I'm okay. And then this one didn't stick properly. I'm just gonna fix it. They do stick really well, I find, for me. I have noticed that the greeting farm stamps do not stick as well as the Unity stamp ones. If you look at the Unity stamp ones, which I also keep here, they stick really good to this. So I'm gonna see how this works. And I love that I can keep them all together. Like this one is all my borders on my backgrounds and corners and frames, and then this letter one here. So I super love how I'm storing them, and it makes it that easier. And I'm gonna also stamp these again and then write the number on the outside of the cases so I can find out where it is. Now the last thing I want to share is how I store my clear stamps. I have a little one of these pulley carts, and basically this is where all my clear stamps are. This is by order of companies. There's my Studio Calico, there's some Lawn Fawn, MFT, so Ali Edwards, it goes on and on. And then these are my alphabet ones. And then these are all my Halloween and Christmas that I'm not going to use right away. These ones are just other stamps that are smaller, and they can fit sideways here, and like my Bo Bunny and my Basic Gray and my MFT. And then these are my background stamps here, the big ones. This shelf is all paper tray ink, and I have the smaller stamps in this can. And then the bottom one is where I keep my small stamps. These are all my Dynamics or my Pure Innocence stamps go in here from MFT. And then the other ones, and so like Fredbear. And then my dollar stamps and my smaller ones from Technique Tuesday or Ali Edwards, they go in here too. And then I keep the cards for the greeting farm. I keep them